Hey guys, welcome back to another PUBG video. Let's discuss how you can get a crate every game, every time, guaranteed. So we all know that the crates on PUBG are the center of attention for a lot of people. And anytime you hear that loud playing over your head, you know the goods are coming in. Here are the top 4 tips on getting the airdrop every single time. But before we talk about that, let's talk about the circles, the plane spawns, and the crate drop times that you have to keep in mind to be able to get the crate every time. The first crate plane will appear 3 minutes and 30 seconds into the game, and the first crate will drop inside the first safe zone every time. The crate planes after that will usually come either 20 to 30 seconds before the circle starts to move, or a minute after the circle has closed. And these crates can drop in the blue zone. They are not guaranteed to drop in the safe zone. The crate has set drop rate. It takes about 55 seconds for the crate to reach the ground once it's released from the plane. Now, this can vary based on the map elevation where the crate is dropped. Alright, so now that we have that out of the way, let's talk about the 4 things, the 4 tips that are going to help you hunt the crates. So the first thing is the drop location. Now, where you drop is very important. Be it Miramar or Erangel, you have to be in the center of the map to be able to get to any side of the map quickly. For Erangel, you should aim for these compounds next to school and apartment. Both of these compounds are centrally located on Erangel and allows you to reach any part of the map with a vehicle in few minutes. Once you land at these locations, your priority should be to find a backpack and a decent weapon to defend yourself with and head out. Now, this takes us to tip number 2. So tip number 2 is about having a vehicle. You have to have a vehicle to be able to get to the crate quickly. Now, my preferred vehicle whenever I'm crate hunting is a 2-seater bike. If you do this right and drop at the locations that I showed you, you will most likely find one of those garages with a 2-seater bike or a Dacia. What you need to do is grab that vehicle and head out as soon as you get done looting. Now, your goal is to leave the compound or leave wherever you are around 4 minutes into the round. If you wait too long after that, then you're gonna either miss the plane or you won't see where the plane is coming from and it'll already be too late. So your goal is to loot, find a vehicle, and be on your way when it's 4 minutes into the round. Alright, so after you find the backpack, the good gun, the decent weapon, and a vehicle, your next goal is to get to a high ground. Now, these are the 3 places that I like to go to personally, depending on where the circle is. So if the circle is towards the western part of the map, then I will go towards this George Pool Mountain area. If the circle is sort of centrally located over the school and the apartments, then I will go to this hill behind the apartments. Now, once you get there, what you need to do is get out of the car, just sort of look around for a while, wait for the plane to come. Once you see the plane coming, align your car in that direction. Don't chase the plane. Wait there, watch for the crate to be released. Once the crate is released, your goal should be to place a marker where you think the crate is. Once you place that marker, you point your car or your bike in that direction and you just drive like hell. Now, when you arrive at the crate, and this is tip number 4, and this is the most important thing to keep in mind when you are crate hunting. When you come to the crate, when you find the crate, don't go straight for the crate. Make sure you stop, look around, look for enemies, see if somebody else is looking at you, see if you see anything laying on the ground by the crate before you approach it. And once all that is clear, once you have assessed that there's nobody else here, get off the bike, loot quickly, and get out of there. The worst thing that can happen to you in crate hunting is that you put in all that work and then you approach the crate and then you get killed right away as you are starting to loot the crate. So to avoid that, make sure you keep tip number 4 in mind. Now, all you have to do is just rinse and repeat every time and every game, and you should be able to get the first and the second crate every time, every game. Do keep in mind that the crates that come late game are a bit risky, so if you loot early on, then you should be fine for the mid game and the late game. So avoid the late game crates and make sure to loot the early game crates, and you should be fine. Hope you enjoyed this video, hope you learned something from this video and you can use it in your next game. If you like this type of content, make sure to leave a like, and if you want to see more of this type of stuff, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.